Okay, so ngayon pag-usapan natin yung factoring perfect square trinomial. So, yung perfect square trinomial, yung mga numbers na may square root, yung mga perfect square, like for example, 4. 4 is a perfect square because square root of 4 is 2, 9, 25. Mauna sila ang mga perfect square ng mga numbers. So, ang mga perfect square. So, trinomial it means 3 terms. So, muna siya factoring perfect square trinomial. So, like for example here, if we have here a plus b, ito yung tinatawag na square of binomial. Square of binomial because two terms mo na itong gitawag ng binomial. So saan ni pag-factor ni siya? So muna siya ito, square the first term, a times a squared. The next, copy the sign, multiply natin yung first term and the second term, a times b, ab, then multiply natin ng 2, so becomes 2ab, then plus, then square natin yung second term which is b, that is b squared. So ito na yung tinatawag na perfect square trinomial. Ito yung perfect square trinomial. So observe po natin is yung perfect square trinomial, yung first term at saka yung last term ay may isa perfect square. So like for example here, square root of a squared, that is a, square root of b squared, that is b. So yan yung pag-check natin kung ito ay perfect square trinomial. So tsaka b, paano natin makukuha yung b? May check po natin. So this is the product of the square root of first term and the last term. So square root of first term, square root of a squared, a, square root of b, b, multiply natin a times b, ab, then multiply natin 2, so it becomes 2ab. So it means the perfect square this equation is a perfect square trinomial. So likewise, a minus b. Okay. So ito naman yung opposite. So square natin a squared because a times a squared. Copy natin yung sign, negative. Multiply natin yung first term and second term, ab, a times b, ab, times 2, 2ab. Square po natin yung last term or second term, that is b squared. Pansinin natin na yung first at saka last term is always a positive. Hindi po yan magbabago, positive po yan always. So ito yun also the PST, perfect square trinomial. So yan yung perfect square trinomial. Ang perfect square trinomial na yan is nagbibigay yan kung paano natin masosolve. So like for example, number 1, another example here. So yung number 1 natin here, x squared plus 12x plus 36. Okay. So ito yung equation na ito, i-check natin kung ito ay perfect square trinomial. Paano natin i-check yung perfect square trinomial? So check po natin yung first term kung ito ay perfect square. So ano yung square root of x squared? So we have x. How about here, 36? 36, square root of 36 is 6. So, and how to check in the middle? So, multiply natin the square root of the first term and the second term. So, x, ito, x times 6, that is 6x. Multiply natin ng 2, that becomes 12x. So, it means ito ay perfect square trinomial. So, factor po natin yung x. Gawa po tayo since it is square of binomial. So, that is 6. Copy po natin yung sign. So, this is a perfect square trinomial. Okay. Ito yung factor na sa perfect square trinomial. Or it could be x plus 6 plus x plus 6. Ito yung equivalent nito. Yung perfect square trinomial. Okay? Next, proceed tayo ng example number 2. So, example number 2, ito ay 9x squared minus 30x plus 25. So ngayon, check natin ulit yung first at saka last term kung ito ay perfect square. So, ito, ano po yung perfect square? 9x squared. So, 3x. How about yung 25? So, it is 5. So ngayon, check natin paano natin kunin yung middle kung ito ay tama. So, i-multiply lang natin dito 3x times 5 15x. Multiply natin ng 2, so it becomes negative 30x. So, it's 15x times 2, 30x. So, it means ito ay perfect square trinomial. So, ngayon, factor po natin dito. So, yung 3x square of binomial. So, square of binomial, ito po. So, copy natin yung negative 5. So, ito yung factor dito sa perfect square trinomial na ito. Okay? So, next example, proceed tayo. So, this is 27m squared plus 72m n plus 48n squared. So, ngayon, check natin dito kung ito ay perfect square. So, check natin kung may perfect square. 27m squared, perfect square ba? Hindi. How about last term? 48n squared. Hindi rin. So, paano? So, gawin natin ito. Hanapin natin ang common factor. So, ano ba yung common factor nito? Kung natandaan nyo yung discussion natin yung nakaraan, yung GCF or greatest common factor, kung nakita nyo, check nyo lang sa previous videos natin dito, doon, at doon makikita nyo kung paano magkumuha ng GCF. So ngayon, ano ba yung common factor nito sa tatlo? Okay? So, try natin sa 3. Check natin. 3. So, 3. So, 27 divided 3 is 9. So, since wala ito siyang sa variable, walang common sa variable na ito, sa tatlo, 3 lang yung ilagay natin. So, 27 divided 3, 9. Since walang variable nitong 3, copy lang po natin yung m squared. Plus, 72 divided by 3. So, if you divide that, 72 divide 3, so that is 24. So it's 72 divide 3, so that is 2, 6, 1, 12, 4. Okay, so that is 24. 24. Copy natin yung variable m n plus 48 divided by 3. So, yung 48 divide natin ng 3. So, 4 divided by 3, 1 times 3 is 3. 1, 18. 18 divided by 3, that is 6. 16. So the answer is 16. So it is 16 n squared. Okay? So ngayon, copy natin yung 3. Observe natin ito kung ito ay perfect square na ba? So 9m squared, perfect square na? Yes, perfect square. What is the square root of 9m squared? That is 3. Okay, that is 3m. How about here? 16n squared, perfect square? Yes, that is a perfect square. Okay, so 4n. So paano ba ito i-check natin yung kukunin yung 24mn? Multiply natin yung 3m times 4n. 3m times 4n is 12mn times 2, it's 24mn. So it means ito ay perfect square. Copy natin yung since it is square of binomial, ito po yung yun. So ngayon, ito po yung factor na ito, perfect square trinomial. Okay? So last example natin, proceed tayo. So last example natin is for x squared y minus 40 xy plus 100y. Ngayon, check natin yun dito. Check natin kung first term ay perfect square ba or the other one is perfect square. The last term is perfect square ba? So ngayon, yung first term ay hindi perfect square. So ano ba yung gawin natin? Hanap din tayo ng GCF. Ano ba yung GCF na ito? So ang GCF na ito is variable. Ano po yung GCF muna ito? So kaya natin 4 yung GCF. Sa variable, may magkapareha ba sa variable dito? Lahat dito? Yes, meron. So yung y. Then, ganito na. 4x squared divided by 4y. So, mawawala yung 4xy. So, ito yung natira, x squared. 40 divided by 4 comes, copy natin yung sign. 10x plus y divided by y, 1. And 100 divided by 4, that is 25. Remove natin yung y. So ngayon, dito na tayo, check natin yung first term at saka last term kung ito ay perfect square. X squared is a perfect square? Yes, it's a perfect square. So, copy muna natin ito for y. So, square root of x squared, that is x. So, square root of 25, because 25 is a perfect square, that is 5. Lagyan natin ng square because this is square of binomial. So, paano natin i-check natin kung ito ay perfect square trinomial? Multiply natin yun ito. X times 5, 5x times 2 becomes 10x. So, ito ay perfect square trinomial. Ito nagpapatunay na itong equation na ito is a perfect square trinomial. So, ngayon, ito yung factor. So, ito na yung factor ngayon sa equation na ito. Ito yung factor. Okay? So, sana may matutunan kayo dito sa videos na to. And I hope lagi kayong nakasubaybay sa atin at nakasusuporta. Thank you. Salamat.